third eye is our ability to see
Boo!
what might be see potential.
Shut up!
Nobody likes your
Everyone has
tongue.
access to his or her third eye.
Speak
Boring.
For example, when you have a hunch and act on
I
it,
want to see the show.
you use your third
Take
eye.
off your shirt.
But that's only the beginning. Your third eye
Because I
is a
don't
sense.
like
Let's get to the ending!
I don't
One,
enjoy tacos.
you can develop to be more refined and accurate than just
Shut up.
Shut up!
Quiet.
The third eye is a natural.
Alright, keep going.
LSD, everybody.
Now, with all due respect, Mr. Queenie, you do look a little old to be re-entering the workforce. Do you mind me asking how old a man you are?
I'm 185 years young, and I haven't missed a day's work in my entire life.
Well, that would explain the 300-page resume. Why don't you just go ahead and give me a highlight reel of some of your work history?
Well, after establishing myself as a pharmaceutical giant, in 1901 I formed Monsanto Chemical Works, named after my dear late wife Olga. I then invented saccharin and sold it to the Coca-Cola Company.
I'm a Pepsi man myself. Go on.
I then invented polychlorinated biphenyls. PCBs, you fool! Industrial wonder chemical!
Right, and weren't they banned after being proven to be highly carcinogenic and implicated in all kinds of developmental immune system disorders?
Yes! I then partnered with Dow Chemical Corporation to produce Agent Orange for the U.S. invasion in Vietnam.
Wow, what do you do for an encore?
Aspartame!
Well, Mr. Queenie, this is a very impressive resume indeed. What have you been up to most recently?
Well, I've genetically modified the E. coli bacteria to produce a synthetic bovine growth hormone. I've flooded the markets with self-pollinating genetically modified crops. And I've been busying myself snatching up the world's seed supply in order to execute my plan to rid the planet of organic foods completely.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, after I've monopolized the grocery store chains and managed to exterminate the world's bee population, I then plan to check out Belize. I hear it's quite nice.
Ah, the former British Honduras. If you do go down there, you must promise me you head south into Guatemala. The Chiquamala volcano is stunning.
I promise nothing.
Okay, so you like to travel. Do you belong to any clubs or organizations outside of work?
I'm a long-standing member of the Knights of Malta. I sit on the board of directors at the Illuminati. I'm a 33-degree Freemason. And an ordained minister in the Church of Satan.
Good, looks like you keep yourself busy. I'm not seeing an address here for you, though.
I reside in the Bellefontaine Cemetery in St. Louis, Missouri. But while in town, I'm staying at the Delta Chelsea.
Great water slide, huh?
I can't come into contact with fluids.
Well, Mr. Queenie, you are certainly overqualified. And to think all I have is an entry-level position in our billing department. But I have a good feeling about you, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. Welcome to Rogers!
Huzzah! It's not part of the show.
Excuse me? Is that crime street community? Okay, clearly you have some sort of mental health related problem that played a major role in you being here. So give me the benefit of the doubt, but just appreciate what I gave you, okay?
No. I'm going for more of an abstract, streetwise professor rather than your run-of-the-mill crazy type.
What? Did you just have a moment of clarity, or is this all just an act, or what?
Pencil shavings, radio wave.
Hold on a minute, are you faking homelessness?
The actor does not merely fake or pretend. He believes.
That you're faking it. You read about this in the paper all the time. What's your deal, pal?
Well, after graduating from Juilliard, I just couldn't seem to find my motivation. I couldn't find a role that spoke to me. I did almost land an enriching role in a Sprite commercial, but opted to leave with my integrity intact after creative differences with the director.
So you're not homeless?
No, I live in my parents' townhouse in Rosedale, but I believe that I'm homeless, and I think that's what really counts. Don't you agree?
Why are you pretending to be homeless? Is this just some sort of sick scam?
Well, surely you'd agree that every actor deserves to make a fair and equitable wage. I mean, the conditions I work under are hardly up to union standards. I have peed in an alley.
Call in a real homeless guy.
Sir, I will have you know that I am providing a service. For a nominal fee, people get to feel the warm glow of charity by providing for their fellow man down on the side.
Yeah, but you're not down on your luck. You're a con artist. How much do you make doing this?
Well, on a good day, I can pull in a couple of $100, but there are no residuals, and I do have expenses.
$100?
It doesn't matter. I don't do it for the money.
So you do it for free?
This is an important socio-economical experiment and the role of a lifetime.
So you do it for free?
Crimes to humanity.
I don't really see the difference either way. I don't care. You're struggling. You clearly have problems.
No problem. I can break that for you. We'll be looking to donate anyway, 10, 20, or...
Oh, what the hell. Go ahead and make it 20. I don't really care. You're not going to spend this on drugs, so...
Well, I'm currently financing an intensive workshop on subtext in scene work.
Oh, great then.
Subtext is a very important component of the craft, my friend.
Great then.
Well, the class does go for drinks after session for further discussion.
Well, no harm there. Best of luck.
Theater is still show business, so we usually do a lot of cocaine.
Excuse me?
Crimes to humanity.
I love scrambled eggs. Hey, Tim. Scrambled eggs?
No thanks, Jim.
What's the matter, buddy? Did the job interview not go well?
It was a disaster.
I don't understand. We went over everything.
I know.
We conducted research on the hiring manager, employer, and job opportunity.
A solid foundation of knowledge.
We reviewed common interview questions and prepared responses.
Focused on specific examples and accomplishments.
You're dressed for success.
A wardrobe fitting of the agency and its culture.
You arrived on time for the interview?
And prepared for success.
Were you authentic, upbeat, and focused?
Yeah, and candid, confident, and concise.
I just don't get it, Tim. Unless, did you remember to update your resume?
Yes, Jim.
You gave it a visual style makeover?
Simple yet expressive style elements with colors and font sizes limited to 2 or 3.
Did you revise your summary?
Yeah.
Did you add to your education and training section?
Yes, Jim.
You updated your work history and skills?
Yes.
Oh, Jim, man. Who are we kidding? It's the hand. Isn't it?
Oh, oh my God! Oh my God! That thing thing is just not getting any better, is it?
No, it's not.
You sure you don't want any eggs?
No, I don't want the eggs. Look at this thing, man.
Well, I told you not to stick it through that weird mirror while that strange Latin voice recording played in the cellar of your grandparents' cabin.
Oh, well, it did, Jim. Now what am I going to do?
Didn't you have the Catholic priest come and perform an exorcism?
All demons and evil spirits were exorcised from this area.
Did you attend a shamanism ritual?
All benevolent and malevolent spirits were assessed and influenced appropriately.
Maybe it's your resume. What kind of font did you use?
Combination book Antiqua Garamond. Jim, it's hand, man!
A lot can be said for the physical texture and width and weight of a resume.
It was a 24-pound coated linen. Jim, look me in the eyes and tell me it's not the hand, man!
Tim.
Jim!
Tim!
Jim!
Have you tried shaving it?
It grows right back.
You can wear a glove.
My claws rip right through.
Have you considered amputation?
It grows right back.
Just relax, buddy. We're gonna get through this.
You promise?
Sure, pal.
You shake on it?
I got it.
Shake on it, Jim.
No, I got it.
Jim!
No.
Jim! Jim!
Alright! Give it one more time for Essdee! I'm gonna move some props. Alright! Our next group that we have coming to the stage, really hot group. They are full of, oh, I don't know if we need this. We'll do this. Whoa, mid-intro. Good intro. They are full